What is AI hallucination? What is AI hallucination? So in the field of artificial intelligence, there's what we call AI hallucination. What that pretty much means is that the AI is literally hallucinating. So the AI is coming up with things that are not true. So for example, let's look at something that is very straightforward to think of. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4, right? But having said that, there's the whole concept that the AI decides to say 2 plus 2 is equals to 6. I'm giving like a very generic example so that everyone can understand the concept of AI hallucination. But in the real world, what would happen is the real life example would be a lawyer is going to ChatGPT to ask for case citations. ChatGPT gives him a good case citation, gives him a couple of gives him a couple of cases. Long story short, the lawyer takes it to court. It sounds genuine, it sounds half true, but there's half lie in it. He takes it to court and makes a case in front of a judge, and the judge is like, what kind of cases are you citing? Only for everyone to go do their research and realize there were no such cases. ChatGPT literally came up with those cases by itself just to suit the argument for the lawyer. So now, AI hallucination is the way AI actually creatively solves problems. So as someone that is trying to understand AI, even though the AI does hallucinate, you have to understand that this whole hallucination problem is also the way AI is able to creatively solve problems. So having said all of that, you have to just know in technology, in the realm of technology in general, every single piece of technology could be fallible. So it doesn't necessarily mean because it's technological, you just have to follow it hook, line, and sinker. You always have to be very careful when you're listening or when you're using technology in general. Always verify the answers that you get and always verify the conclusion. So for example, if you're using your GPS, ever so often, just make sure it's giving you the right route. If I don't know about you, but me personally, my own personal experience, GPSs have failed me, have given me wrong direction in the past. Not that to say they are not right 98% of the time, but those 2% of the time could be very dangerous. And another thing about AI hallucination is this. The AI can give you a half truth and a half lie, and that makes it all the more harder to spot. So it gives you something that is a little bit correct with something that is totally wrong, and it mixes those two together to come up with a creative solution to the problem that you're coming up with or what you're asking. So that's something you need to keep in mind. AI hallucination equals to when the AI is making mistakes. Now, for me personally, since AI is now or will be so much more smarter than us, when what we human beings call AI hallucination, is the AI really hallucinating or is saying something that we don't yet understand or we're not smart enough to understand? That's another school of thought entirely. But having said all of that, AI hallucination for now in the realm of artificial intelligence is when the AI is coming up with errors or making mistakes in its deliverables. Thank you so much. My name once more is Wealth Alabi. I'm an IT professional with over 10 years of experience, and this is another episode of the AI and New Tech podcast. Thank you. Cheers.